Hey guys, morning, it's Gary from DIY Electronic. Let me just take a sip of coffee here. Now what I got for you today is, this one is going to be, this may be a long segment at the beginning before I get into the practical, because there's a lot of information to give you and I want to put it in a form that everybody understands it. I know a lot of you technicians out there and installers and stuff like that know about this feature on the Vista panel and many more panels. It's not only the Vista, but I'm just picking on this panel in general. I'm not really picking on the panel because the panel knows what it's doing. It's the alarm company and the installer and the salesman that you invited into your home to put a Vista panel in that did not tell you about one of the features that this panel does. Now, I hate to just pick on the Vista panel, but Vistas do it, DSC does it, Brinks panels, Radionics, Silent Night. There's a multitude of other residential burglary panels that will do this. And what I'm talking about a feature called Auto Stay. All right. Now, this is a pretty serious segment that I got here. Is I want everybody that has a Vista panel to reassess how you leave your home in the morning to make sure that you are properly arming the system. Because I'm sure that I'm not picking any alarm company in general, but they're in such a hurry to get to their next job, they're not going to explain this feature to you. Again, it's called Auto Stay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a scenario. I'll give you a practical and show you how this thing works. I want you to reassess how you're leaving your house in the morning, and to make sure that you're leaving the house, I don't want to say properly, you know how to leave the house, but I want to make sure that you're leaving the house and have the feeling that you're now secured, because some of you out there are going to test this and you're going to find out for years and years that your home was never protected, because this is a very serious part of these panels called Auto Stay. So now I'm going to set up a scenario for you. Today is a very miserable day out. I'm going to take the car to work. All right. Usually I work right up the street, like 2 or 3 blocks, and I walk to work. Or I'll take my bike. It's parked right out front here. But today, it's a freaking miserable, snowy day out. I'm going to take the car, and the car is sitting right here in the garage. I go into my kitchen, grab my coffee, have a sip. I walk over to the door, punch in my code, 59226. Don't remember that. Away. Now I hit the away button. All of a sudden across the screen it says, armed, away, exit, now. Alright, so I come out and I go, oh yeah, I'm taking the car. So I come out, get in the car, put my coffee in there, crank it up, hit the overhead garage door, out the door, hit the overhead, I'm on my way to work. Now, can anybody out there tell me what I did wrong? Nope, I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to explain to you about Auto Stay. Now, the other problem with alarm companies, salesmen, and installers, they're in such a hurry, they always forget about asking the customer, hey, you got an overhead garage door there, would you like me to protect it? There's a lot of alarm companies that won't protect a overhead garage door because over the years they get so rickety and everything else that they cause false alarms, which in turn would cost the company more money for false alarms, and they get a bad rap with the local police department because of false alarms with overhead garage doors. Overhead garage doors, you know yourself, they get rickety over time and they need a lot of maintenance, and that's why alarm companies shy away from contacting overhead garage doors. The other thing they'll shy away from is they won't put motion detectors in garages either, because environmentally they'll trip. A lot of times they won't put glass breaks in garages because a lot of times that's where they will have their dogs during the day other than in the home. The problem with, they put the dogs in the garage. You can't protect the garage with a motion detector. You got to shut it off because the dog will set off the motion detector. So a lot of people say, well, I'll put a glass break detector or vibration detector in my garage. You can't with a dog. A lot of people out there don't understand that the barking of a dog will actually trip a glass break detector. Their volume of bark can get to the frequency of breaking glass. Now, I've learned that over many, many years of installing that dogs can be a problem too. Cats are the worst, but anyways, so basically, alarm companies shy away from protecting anything in the garage. The only thing they're concerned about is exterior doors. Like I'm looking at a door right here, back of my garage. It's got a contact on it. Right up front, I've got a contact on my entry-exit door for my garage. My overhead garage door, I do not have a contact on it. Again, because of false alarms and whatnot. But I do have some interior trap protection in my garage, so I don't worry about my garage. I mean, come on, I've been doing this for 40 plus years. But anyways, let's get back to the scenario. I told you this is going to be a long segment in the beginning. Now, I'm going to pause this right now, and I'm going to review what I just said so I don't repeat myself. I don't want to make this too much, too long, but I want to get my point across on auto stay. Hang on, guys. I'm going to stop this, review it, and I'll be back. Okay, guys. I reviewed that. Now I know where to continue with this. Now, most alarm companies will come into your home. They will protect all of your exterior openings, okay? Doors, windows, your basement door, your garage exit door, your garage back door. Like I've been saying before, they won't do overhead garage doors. In most cases, they won't do it because, number one, they false a lot. Number two, it really ticks off the local police department. Number three, it costs the alarm company a lot of money every time there's a false alarm, because the customer will call up, complain, send out a technician, and the technician finds that everything's fine, there's no problem, and it costs it costs the company a lot of money. So that's why they shy away from overhead garage doors. What they'll do is they'll protect all the exterior doors, not interior doors, because they're thinking, oh, all the exterior doors are protected. Why do an interior door? Okay, that's their thinking. So now, auto stay. What auto stay does, the long and short of it, if you arm your system, boop, 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 and it says, armed away, exit now, and you do not leave out of your home through a protected zone, meaning a time delay zone, okay? You know yourself, you got to have a time delay zone, because when you open up your door, when you get home from work, your keypad goes beep, and you got to shut it off. That is a protected zone. So auto stay means that if you arm the system and you do not leave out of a protected zone, the panel thinks that the subscriber or customer or whatever you want to call it is still inside the home, so it says automatically, oh, they didn't leave out through the door, so I'm going to shut off all interior protection, because if they walk around, they're going to set the alarm off. And I know they're inside because they didn't leave out through a protected zone. That is how auto stay works. It'll shut off everything that is programmed as either an interior or interior follower. Okay. Now interior, that means that it's like a motion detector in your bedroom, or in the living room or something like that. An interior follower is a interior device that will honor a delay door, meaning that if you come in through your garage door, which is a delay door, and you have to pass by a motion detector on your way to turn off the keypad, that's what interior follower means. It means it's an interior device, but it follows a delayed door. All right. Now, an interior follower program device, if a burglar was to open up a window that is programmed as a perimeter device, then this will no longer honor that opening, okay, because it came in through a perimeter device. But it will honor a delay device. So that's what interior follower means. A straight interior program device will not honor a delay door or a perimeter window. It won't honor anything. It'll just automatically go off. So that's the difference between an interior follower and interior. But needless to say, if you arm your system and not walk out through a protected zone, everything's going to shut off. All right, it'll honor everything. You know, your neighbor could, smash a rock through your window and take your TV and your computer and everything else. And these interior devices are going to say, I'm just going to ignore it because I'm not even on right now. All right. So, anyways, I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to set up the scenario over here with my GoPro, and I'll show you how auto stay either works or does not work for you. All right, I'll be right back. All right, here we are, guys, in my garage. Now, let's just pretend that there's a car here, okay? And I'm headed out to work. So, I'm going to come over here, and I close the door to my kitchen, and here's my keypad out in the garage. And I'm just going to show you that this door is contacted up here, okay? Open it.
Fault zone.
Close it. And we got the green light. So the door is protected. So I'm going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Away.
Armed. Away. Exit now.
Cool. It's armed away. So let's go over here. I'm going to open up my car door. I'm in my car. All right. Now I'm going to hit my automatic overhead garage door opener. All right. Got my door completely open, and I'm going to drive out into this winter wonderland of Maine. All right. Then I'm already left, and I hit my overhead garage door opener button. Boom. And of course, I don't have an overhead garage door opener. All right. So, anyways, I left and I've gone to work. I've armed the system. I'm nice and happy in the knowing that my home is protected. Now, I come home that night, and I come through the overhead garage door, and I look at my keypad, and I'm like, why is this in stay? Well, the reason that it's in stay is because your overhead garage door is not contacted, and you did not leave out a protected zone. So the panel automatically is thinking that you never left the house. So it turned off all of the interior devices and put the system in the stay mode. All right. Now, I'm going to show you a way to temporarily get around this, or it could be a permanent fix for you, but at least you'll know that your alarm system is protecting your home when you leave. If you go out through an unprotected zone, this is a way to bypass the auto stay. All right, so let's go back over to my keypad. Let's shut it off.
Disarmed. Ready to arm.
All right, so now let's go in the same scenario. You're going to take the car, all right, and you're not going to leave out through the door, but you want the alarm system to be armed, fully armed. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, away. Now.
Armed. Away. Exit now.
Now, before you get in your car, go over to your protected zone, open it, then close it, and of course, lock it up. Come over here. Get into your car. Boom. Drive out. Now, drive out, close the door, and you're on the way to work.
Armed away.
All right, let's go back over. Now you are armed away, because what I did was when I armed it, before I got in the car, I went over, I opened and closed a protected door, then I left the house. Now you are fully protected. Now we shut it off.
Disarmed. Ready to arm.
All right, guys, that's the end of the practical. I'll meet you back over here at my my desktop on my other camera. All right, guys, I'm back from my practical. Now, if you guys can get around your head now that this is a very serious situation we're talking about with this auto stay. Now, if you really wanted to, you could actually go into the alarm panel settings and you can shut off auto stay. And that is, for some of you gurus out there, where the heck is my auto stay? Anyways, I'll leave the question where you can manipulate it down in the description. But anyways, so again, auto stay. If you arm your system and you do not leave out of a protected zone, your panel will automatically go into stay mode and shut off all interior devices. And unannounced to you, you left and you went to work and your home is totally unprotected. Well, not totally unprotected, just whatever interior devices you have, they're off. All right, that is the long and short of auto stay. All right, guys, I could beat the drum on this for days because this is a very serious situation, and I urge every one of you to reassess how you're leaving your home when you go to work, especially on bad days when you're going out through your overhead garage door. Go out and check your overhead garage door. See if it's contacted. You'll know because you'll see a wire going to it, or you see a little box or something like that, or you'll see it on your zone list. But go through the scenario, arm your home, and leave like you're going to work, and just make sure it is being armed properly. Thanks, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave me any comments, questions, or anything like that down below. Thanks for watching.